So those are the clouds ahead of me. Just very dark, very gray, and black. In a moment, I'm going to try to turn the camera around so you can get a view of the clouds behind me. So I don't know how well you can see out the back window there, but it is like blue sky sunshine behind me. This is what the weather does, and I suppose I'm eternally grateful that I live in a place where there is such natural beauty among the clouds and the sky. At the same time, I of course go, oh my god, you know, is it gonna rain? Is it gonna storm? Mother Nature, please make up your mind.
Well, hello gang. It is Thursday, April 21st. I am currently doing various video editing projects and cleaning up the desktop like normal. Let's see here. Mike had his O&A meeting yesterday, and it seemed to have gone very well. They did a straw poll to see if the open and affirming statement or welcoming statement that the church uses, if this revision would be one that would be acceptable. The next thing that they have to do is do what's called a congregational meeting. It's basically a business meeting of everybody who is a member of the church. This will determine whether or not we openly, blatantly, intentionally welcome the LGBT community and others, including diversity and those with disabilities and challenges. It's a big step for a church, especially in this day and age. The United Church of Christ is opening and affirming, which is what this designation is, as a denomination. But according to their policy and polity, the organization is from the ground up, which means the local churches have the ability to decide whether or not to adopt policy that comes from on high. So right now, over 1,500, which is just about a quarter of the churches in the denomination, are open and affirming, and many of us within the church hope to do that. But we needed to, I felt the need to join just so that I could cast a vote on this one. Because I've been attending for 3 years, and by golly, I want it to be made official. As Whoopi Goldberg stated it on The View the week after President Obama got elected the first time, her mother said that when the president was elected, she felt that she could put her bags down. And I feel the same way about Hope. I like attending there. It's a typical church. They're friendly, and you know, we are the only out gay couple at the church. Managed to get 5 videos edited now. One's uploading as we speak, so that'll be fun. Missions meeting on Tuesday was a little bit rough for me. Simply because we had a couple kids in our church that were going on a missions trip through another church, and they asked if we could provide financial assistance. And I had been encouraging them to come to the missions committee to ask for this stuff. And ultimately, as you can guess by the way I'm talking, we denied them. We're going to support them in prayer, spiritually, and encouraging, but not financially at this time. The rest of the meeting went okay, but that kind of was a damper for me. We've had a lot of good things happening. We're supporting the Cedar Rapids Community Health Free Clinic. We're supporting Pilgrim Heights Camp, getting things ready for Christmas in July, which is to help our Christmas families. These are families that go and unfortunately can't afford a Christmas, so the local communities will pitch in and buy presents and what they need and what they ask for. Our sponsor child, Rainasol, graduated, so she will be transitioning out of the program this year. which means Hope will be getting another sponsor child for 2017. We've been supporting a sponsor child for at least 20 years, which was 1998, and we're very happy to continue supporting sponsor childs. After work, I went to the gym and did 5 miles on the bike and did a quarter mile in the pool. I really love swimming just because my suit feels good. I'm not self-conscious. It's something that I can actually do, and I'm good at swimming. I've just got to build up my stamina and my abilities. It was 6 weeks. And Mike really came into his own, discovering that he loved to swim and he could actually do it. And that was the whole problem to begin with, was he had no confidence in swimming because he had bad experiences. And so I like a Speedo because it fits well. It allows me to swim faster. And I love to swim just because the water just going around me. The hydrodynamics is a fun feeling for me. And when I do that flip turn at the end in the middle of a lap, that just tells me that I am actually able to do something athletic, because growing up I was not an athletic kid. I was a band geek.
Howdy everybody. Just got done with work. On my way first home, then to the gym. Where I'm meeting Tobey and hopefully going to have a little bit of a workout. There was a Calvin and Hobbes cartoon a few years ago. Calvin's at the bus stop and he's meeting the neighbor girl, Susie, and he's in a bad mood and rubs it off on her, and suddenly she's in a bad mood, and the last panels, well, there's a line like, nothing helps a bad mood like spreading it around, and I'm kind of the victim of that today. It's just been one of those days that for everybody else nothing has gone right, and so they're all trying to spread it off on me, and I'm trying not to be infected with the bad. So taking a breath, relaxing a little bit, reminding that, you know, everybody else's bad mood is their bad mood. And I can't do a thing to fix it. So I'm not going to try. Well, Tobey's bad mood I might try to fix. Thanks, bud. Yeah, everybody else, nope. Deal with your own problems. Or deal with your own bad mood, I should say. Not with your own problems. Problems aren't best shared. Sometimes. Anyway, so first of all, of course, you know, watching the news headlines, I do want to send a shout out to the Queen of England on her 90th birthday. Happy birthday, Madam Queen. I hope that many more years come to you, but I'm also, like many people, properly shocked at the death of Prince. I wasn't a total fan of his music, but I respected it. It was good. He paved a lot of ways for struggling artists. Way back when I was very young, he was still living in Minneapolis at the time, and on one apartment building, and interestingly enough, my mother and I lived in the apartment building across the lake from where Prince lived at the time. So it was kind of a pride thing, but, you know, at the same time, not exactly neighbors, and you would have never known. But that's always a kind of a smile that we take. Hey, we did know. We were near to somebody famous. But anyway, of course, I send my prayers and sympathies to his his family. I think he will be very much missed. 2016 has been a bad year for celebrities. Just a lot of celebrity deaths, and of course, you know, with someone like Prince, who has passed away at 57, which is very young by today's standards. That's just, of course, very disturbing, and hopefully soon we'll know more about what happened. So we'll see what else today brings.
Okay, as you can tell, I've got my eyes in now, and I'm about to head out the door to work. But I've got to talk to you about this awesome video that I just got from Yahoo. It is an airdrop practice out of Germany by the U.S. Army. Sorry, it was just so damn funny. Okay, so they're practicing to do an airdrop. They're doing it with actual vehicles, which makes sense, you know. And to understand it, in order to do an airdrop of materials, they attach huge parachutes to these suckers in order to slow down their speed and gently glide them to Earth. Yeah, that ain't what happened in this case. These suckers fell like a fucking anvil. It was like watching a Wile E. Coyote cartoon as it floated.
Just got done with our workout. Did 5 miles on the bike. I'm feeling really good right now. A little burst of energy after a kind of a crummy day. Still kind of concerned about my husband, but that's in my nature. We're going home. I think we have chicken for the grill tonight, so we'll see. But hopefully everybody else, your evening's going well, and we'll talk to you at another time, later. I can't talk anymore.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the evening of the 21st. Got done with a slightly hellish day at the store. One of our employees is short timing in a big way, and he spent 4 hours doing a 2-foot section of planogram. If you're looking at your shelf, it's about this wide. Yeah. There's usually 25 feet in a aisle. And this guy not only did it for 4 hours of 2 feet of shelving, he did it wrong. And not only did he do it wrong, he left the dividers in from the last time they used the shelf. The shelves were extremely dirty, and some of it had food coloring on it to the point where you could clearly see like a fuchsia stain. Major no-no. We actually have to toss those shelves, honestly. So I had to go in and also fix this moron's mess, reinstall new shelves, put new dividers in, and actually restock the shelves. It took me 2.5 hours. Finished, thank God. Went to the gym and did 8.5 miles on the bike. When Mike hit 5 miles, because I had started about 20 minutes before he did, I went ahead and just stopped because, quite frankly, I was getting tired.